say something about your show?
I shit on myself in the womb.
Stop, Phil.
You fucking stink.
You know what? Fuck this.
Oh, because it's Hollingsworth, but it's worth less.
I don't want to hear about whatever you have to say.
The worthless of the week.
Yeah.
Hey, you just gonna sit up there the whole time?
It's the fucking Phil Fox Scorpion. It's a move, man. You fucking dummy. Ugh. Then what the fuck? How is it racist? Black people.
Oh, God. Oh, shoot me now, dude. Just shoot me now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the HollingsWorthless program. Jesus, I can't talk already. I'm one of your hosts, Big Irish J. Hollingsworth. And as usual, we have the Fab Four, the Fantastic Four, 4 men and a baby. Shout out to little Miles. The Fantastic Four. I don't know if I already said that. The Goons, aka the Goons, aka the Goon Squad, aka just the four of us. Fucking aka Three's Company and Mr. Furley. Sean's Mr. Furley. Starting off with we have the BMW, the basic male white, the big man walking, the counterpoint, the get off my yarder, the one percenter, the wheel of fortune, plural, the human PSA, the there goes the neighborhood, the comedy cul-de-sac, Sean the Mechanable McCann.
Murderer.
That's mine. That's mine. Don't you dare.
Too early. My bad.
Next up, we have the Coco co-host, the Black Don Juan, the Big Daddy, the Black M&M extra nuts. Again, shout out to Miles. The Campbell's soup because he's good. No apple, all PC. Nebulous Rojas Martin. Junior.
If I'm ever in a boxing match, I hope you do my intro. Thank you for having me here today.
Yes.
Wouldn't
And
that be
last
the worst one. Sorry, go ahead.
And last but not least, we have the Seattle native, aka Chief Green Cloud, aka Hiya What Am I Smoking, aka Sacagawea, aka Pot a Hot Mess, aka Chief Spit and Bull. They call him the box check.
Murderer.
They call him the uncancelable.
Murderer.
The hey man, I'm not racist. Tyler, don't call me Joseph Smith.
Hey, glad to be back, boys.
And let's give a shout out to people in the chat right now. Born Evil Bobby says, and we got Divine Equinox, Alice Mariah, Born Evil Bobby, and Yolanda Richardson. What's up? I'm just reading Bobby. Shout out to OG Irish J, one of the first extract companies to show my Prop 215 Club real love. The good old what days? I don't know. I'm so confused. What that is.
It was a guy came up to you with some extract probably and said, "Hey, some weed extract," and said, "Hey, man, tell people about it on stage."
Oh.
And then you did.
You
gave us some props at the 215 Club.
Okay.
Prop 215 is Proposition 215 for the California bill to legalize marijuana.
Ooh.
So he's probably saying he gave you some weed.
Oh, Daniel L got you good, player.
Why? What Daniel L say?
Hey, Dan, wait, I'm reading it for like the third time. Hold on a second.
If you are reading this, you are now reading. All right.
What's it
Bobby,
say?
I'm so confused, but I can't remember.
It's exactly what I said. What I said exactly.
Hell
You were at a
yeah.
club. He walked up. He's like, "Yo, Prop 215 is important to me." He gave you some extract. You talk some shit up on stage, and he's just saying thanks for doing that.
Well, fucking good to see you, Bobby. I remember that.
Hell yeah.
Bobby, drop your company's name.
I got you,
if
dude.
there is a company.
Yeah, Bobby, we'll give you a shout out to your company. What is it? You should sponsor the Dope Show, by the way.
Ooh,
Ooh.
great company.
It is.
Bring us out. Bring
Tyler,
us out to
Tyler,
Cali.
am I tripping or is Tyler's like voice delayed? Say something.
I
Tyler.
think it's delayed. Hold on.
By the way, the filter you have today is fucking horrendous.
Yeah,
It
you
looks
should, dude.
disgusting.
I'd ask for a refund.
All right, 1 second.
You know who you look like.
Uh-oh.
Better?
Oh, all right.
Is that better?
That's pretty dope.
That works.
Oh fuck.
Now
We
your
got
mouth
a-
doesn't move, so if it's out of sync, we won't know.
So you can't tell. I don't know what's going on with that,
No, it's all good.
but
We got a bunch of stuff to cover today.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, first of all, Manny, you might know this. Me and Sean talked about this. I don't even know if I put it on the list. The Speaker of the House shit.
Oh, man.
Were you following all that?
Yeah, there was like not since Davy Crockett has there been that many fucking votes for the speakership, but it really came down to a few people who are
A few
those
good
out-
men.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but yeah, like so basically, long story short, you have to get a certain number of votes. You have to get the majority of votes, but it has to be like you have to reach 218 essentially in order to get the speakership, or the people kind of have to like bow out in order to get it. But Matt Gaetz, Lauren Boebert, and a few others who are huge like Trump supporters / election deniers said that they wouldn't vote for the Speaker of the House until they got for certain that they could run certain like committees and certain concessions with the Republicans. So I mean, it was wild. So for a week there was no government basically running through the House. So,
and did you see who was it? I don't think it was Matt. Who's the guy that did the white power symbol? Did you see that shit?
Oh, so that's George Santos, which is George Santos is he was elected through New York. He is also
he's lied about everything, right?
Lied about everything, yeah. So he said he was Jewish, but then when they called him out, he said, I didn't say I was Jewish. I said that I was Jew-ish. You know what I mean? Like,
are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he like because he said that his grandparents had fled the Holocaust, which they didn't. He also said that some of his employees previously had died in the Pulse nightclub shooting. He also
his mom in the World Trade Center, I think.
Yeah,
was another
something
one.
like something crazy. And then
he just like checked them all off.
Oh yeah, like down the list.
He was like, my grandparents were slaves.
Right,
just
dude, it was crazy how many things that they called him out on, and he's also under investigation currently for saying he raised funds for some organization but never donated, or so basically he just scammed people out of money. Like crazy.
Yeah, for I think Bobby, I think this is your first time here. Everybody else has been here before. But I was going to say, or if you're listening to this for the first time, I get my news from my friends. Like I will see articles, or I'll glance at something on YouTube or whatever, and then I'll send it to Manny or Sean or Tyler, and then be like, hey, explain this to me, so I don't have, because I'm so fucking lazy, I don't have to read it.
I mean,
just explain it to me.
They also just found out that his sister is notorious for multiple lies like that as well. So I don't know if it's just something
genetic.
yeah, man, it's fucking crazy.
Wow.
So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah.
Dude, don't you remember that Matt Gaetz dude is the one who was in all that trouble and under investigation for underage minor like trafficking?
What? Yeah.
And here he is. I mean, they almost have evidence on him. Like, remember that one dude? He's got a name like a penis too.
Oh yeah. He was the
Dick
Democratic.
Cheney?
No, it was a Democratic like congressman who
Cheney, nice.
like he literally oh fuck, what
Like his name was like Winky or like
yeah
some shit. It's almost the same amount of evidence like with that dude. It's so
like
crazy.
That guy was caught texting like a young girl, and hold on real quick.
These people are repping people.
Dude, it's
nuts.
crazy.
It just I don't know if him doing, because it's the OK sign is like great.
Wiener
screen
Wiener.
there. Oh yeah,
Anthony Weiner. Thanks, Divine Equinox 13.
Divine, you're the best.
Yeah.
It's the OK sign is the, I was going to say
Winky
somebody's going to
was
screen
close.
cap that and then just fucking
It is. It's
canceled.
exactly that.
Yeah, right.
But so this is the crazy thing about it. When people do this also, or the whole like you
Pew
cap
dog?
your friend.
When you
whatever
like
it is.
get your
Dog.
when you punch your buddy
punch
for
your
looking
friend.
at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, that's how I know it.
Yeah. And so
yeah.
a while back, there was a bunch of military guys who were doing that, and everybody was trying to be like, "Oh, those guys are white supremacists." I was like, I think they were just fucking with their friends and being like, "You looked at this, so you're gonna
But
get."
were they
punched."
saying like
Totally.
white power, JK, you're racist?
So I mean, there are people who are still doing it just to punch people, or but it's But that Matt Gaetz guy, man, literally, he's been under investigation for years. I don't know how he still gets reelected, but he's a
weird.
Florida is a strange place. Stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just reading all our topics for today. Okay, Mexican cartel, dude.
Is this breaking into the
OK symbol since '85?
I
am old, Bobby. Yeah, I was like 40 back in '85. Dude, the Mexican cartel shit that's going on right now. I saw a video where this airplane was taking off out of, I think it was Air Mexico, and nobody's in their seats. They're all crouched down and like covering their kids and shit, because as they're taking off, the cartel is shooting at them.
Oh shit!
This is after the arrest of that dude's son,
El Chapo's son. Yeah,
El Chapo.
Dude, and I was watching this guy that was on Rogan, and he was talking about how I don't know the names of the cartels, but there was one cartel that they were like all about business, and they don't fuck around, or they would get rid of like the gangs, because they're like, we want to be able to do our business, we don't want to fuck around, we don't want to fuck it up. But this cartel that's associated with El Chapo's son, they're like, we're all about chaos, we're gonna fire in public, we're gonna just create chaos. And dude, the videos I'm seeing there, it's just fucking nuts though.
Dude, I mean, it's like Mexico's been brutal for so long. I mean, see,
they should build a wall.
Yikes.
Oh, never mind. That's
no, go ahead. No, please do. Please. No, come on. Bobby hasn't been here before. Please, for me.
We just want to say on the HollingsWorthless podcast that we don't really support a political view. We are for comics. Just dicking around. That's all we do. But if you are political, keep fighting the good fight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, PC Manny.
It's interesting though. With the Mexican cartel thing, it's also like a they had a January 6th type event in Brazil, man. Like,
really?
You know why?
What'd you guys do for January 6th, by
the way? Just remembered.
So I think there's either a conscious or subconscious opening of the mind to doing that kind of stuff after America did it.
Oh yeah.
100%. It's kind of like the slapping on stage thing with Will Smith, like that just opened up that notion in people's minds. Not that like, oh, I'm going to go do that now, but it's opened that even subconscious possibility.
You're saying we're trendsetters.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. It's like people think if it can happen in America, like shit, if the Americans can do it, we can do it too. And I mean, like, that's the dangers of it, because now it's like you're having people doubt all elections. Like, if it doesn't go somebody's way, they start throwing doubts in the air, like, oh, well, this system was this and this system was this, and
sorry, I was just looking at Tyler as you're talking, and his face.
I think I need to update one of my apps. That's why it's lagging.
Oh yeah, no worries, you're all good.
But this is good. You guys like Voldemort, right?
I never watched Harry Potter, so
what? You didn't know who I was? Who did you think I was?
I just thought you were an old ghoul.
What up, BS Jeffrey? I thought you were doing the thing of who you look like.
BS Jeffrey was saying, how did the Brazilian insurrection costumes compare to
look good?
Yeah.
They were all in green and yellow.
They were all in green and yellow.
It looked like everybody was a fan of wherever they were all at.
Yeah, and
was there a lot of fat asses out there?
Probably was. You know what the crazy thing about Brazil?
Be hilarious. They were dressed like pilgrims.
Didn't just go after Congress. They did basically their House, their Senate, and their Supreme Court.
Yeah.
So, damn.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. I had
All
knee
so
oh,
boring, by the way. As I just like reflect on just what we talked about, all of it's like, yeah, yeah,
you know, I tune in for news, Sean. That's why I tune into this.
yeah. No, that's why. Yeah,
Mhm.
I had my knee scoped on Friday, and I'm good. I'm like I don't know if I have a high threshold of pain or if this surgeon
Okay.
was just
Wow.
the surgeon had just had a gentle caressing touch, but I haven't used the crutches. They gave me a brace to wear, but I'm like, dude, it's almost like more annoying to put that thing on. So I haven't used it, and I'm walking around. I'm not limping anymore. But the biggest thing, and I did a daily video on it. I wasn't supposed to shower for 4 days, and
Which is
like
crazy
they
for
did-
you because
That's
most you ever
standard.
do is 3, right?
what'd you say? What the fuck did you say?
well, it got so quiet all of a sudden and weird.
Because I know you were shitting on me about something. What'd you say, Manny?
I didn't say anything.
That's so
got me.
funny. Manny was shitting on you, saying like that's like a normal for you. But I was just saying that's just a normal for everybody.
Now, dude, that's the thing I don't understand still, because you told me the story a couple days ago about this, and that it was almost enjoyable, like there was no pain. I'm trying to understand, why'd they go through your asshole though to scope your knee?
That was I requested that.
It was
Got
the
it.
biggest opening. It was the
I
biggest
was trying to put
opening.
that all together.
Oh, wait,
I was
you know,
like-
so,
It's like, Doc, I don't want scars. Just go through the asshole.
so here's a question for you. They say redheads typically have lower pain threshold. So
Actually, I heard it's the other.
High-
the
higher
other way,
pain
it hurts
threshold,
more.
Yeah,
Yeah, they have.
And-
They're more
Yeah,
sensitive.
all right. Yeah, you're way more
And-
sensitive. Go ahead.
and are more immune or more what you
Susceptible
call
to
it?
bleeding?
No,
Susceptible to alcoholism.
resistant to
Anesthesia.
anesthesia. Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Me too.
man.
I just
Um,
learned that when I got my wisdom tooth yanked. They told me
Really?
all that stuff. Yeah.
Did you get put under
Wow.
for
They did the one where
It's
Like,
crazy.
they
They
don't
went through your asshole.
I requested it.
It's so stupid.
Was your hair? Did your hair used to be red?
Oh,
Mine. Nice.
I don't know what color it is.
Right here. It was all red right here. What a dick.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm taking Sean's side. I don't like that.
I hated that. No, bro.
Everybody's talking about it in the chat.
I know. We are all curious now. Why did it come up at your office visit, though? Is what we were
Wait, is that
saying.
true? Also, more Neanderthal DNA?
No,
that's-
maybe.
I
don't
feel
know.
like that's
It's
just
PS
a
Jeffrey.
hurtful.
You have to ride a line with
Yeah,
PS
that's just a
Jeffrey.
hurtful thing to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard the thing about redheads are supposed to be more sensitive and also like I think sexually there's like
Oh god.
redhead women. No, seriously, like they everything's heightened, but
okay.
I don't know. It's weird. Like when I got literally right when I got out of surgery, it wasn't pain. It was like it felt achy. Basically they went in and cleaned up my knee. There was like I think there was like something floating around in there, and I might have had like some torn meniscus. But
How's it feel now?
feels great. I mean, like it really doesn't. I'm not limping. It the day that I got out of surgery, like right afterwards, it didn't hurt. It felt achy, like I had done leg day like 2 days ago.
So
You know.
for anybody
Wow.
who has never been around Jay, he used to do this thing with his knee where he would flex it and it would make a crunching sound.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Also, you had to go through my asshole to hear. Fucking so stupid. I don't fucking know why I even said that. But yeah, knee's good. I'm on the mend, and my follow up is the 17th. And
People are marking this shit on their calendar, bro. What time?
yeah, dude. All right. Oh yeah,
Well, you
Damar Hamlin. Oh what?
Did you say you have another surgery?
No, I'm
follow-up.
just follow up on the
Thanks for
17th.
listening.
Put it on your calendar.
So before we do this, there's the National Football League every year.
Oh yeah, for Tyler.
They host a couple different teams that will join at a single location and play with the leather oblong object. Okay, go ahead, Jay.
Okay. Do you know anything about what happened, Tyler?
About your knee?
No.
that's
Damar
fine.
Hamlin.
That's
About
fine.
Damar Hamlin,
Oh
the
no.
Buffalo
Or
Bills
his
player.
knee.
Oh wait, did he? Was there like there was a guy that just died from a heart attack?
Yes, that's it.
Was that him?
Yep.
Except he didn't die, but yeah.
Oh, he didn't die.
And I don't know.
No,
if it
he
was
did have
just
a heart attack. They performed CPR on the field,
for like 10 minutes. Right?
and he's back. And I guess they're like not back like playing, but he's out of the hospital and
To
they're
a new
saying,
hospital.
To a new hospital,
Oh,
yeah.
did he go to a new hospital?
Yeah,
Oh,
they just moved him over to Buffalo, I think, is what they
Like
said.
a-
something like that. Yeah.
And they're saying
I-
that there was no effects, like it didn't. He didn't like blood didn't stop flowing to his brain or any of that shit, and
But
he's-
let me
he's
ask you
good.
guys this: if you have that incident and you wake up a few days later, are you going back to play again?
Yeah,
Uh,
I am.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna pick up a book or learn a new skill or something.
Because
Yeah,
it wasn't a heart condition, it was a freak moment that could only happen. I think they said within 8 milliseconds or something like that. It was because
Wow.
of how he got hit. When your heart goes down, it's like there's the first part and then it pumps and then has a little one after it, and then there's another one that goes down. When this one goes down, if you get hit in your chest in that moment, which is just milliseconds,
Right.
this thing can happen. It stops your heart. It fucks off your the electric pulse.
Wow.
Wild.
So
And I mean, like,
yeah.
give me my odds if we're in Vegas.
Odds of
what
what?
that it happens? Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
that it
it's like you're gonna the next topic coming up. You have probably a better chance of winning $1 billion than
Gotcha.
that happening.
Wow. Okay.
yeah. I mean, dude, I remember Hank Gathers. Remember when Hank Gathers passed
Yeah.
or like collapsed
I
on
was
the
at the
court?
game.
You were at it or in it?
I was at the game, which would make me like 85 years old.
When you fuck?
How long ago that happened?
Dude, that was probably in the late. I'm gonna say in the late '90s. I'm gonna say in the '90s.
Sean filed a noise complaint about that game.
He's like, "What's with all this dunking? Can I get some two-hand chest passes?"
Keep it down next door. God dang.
Let me see.
Do you know the dribbling of basketball came from when the guy who created it, he made basketball where there was a basket on,
Naismith?
I believe, either side. Is that who it was? Is that his name?
James Naismith?
He was like a hotel operator or some shit, or maybe it was a high school something, but he had to create this game, or he created this game because I think it was always shitty outside or something, and they were in this gym they had to use. And so what it was is you had the ball and you had to get into the basket, and so everybody was just tackling each other. Like the dude would just like running through people like a football, like a running back. And so then that's when he instituted the single hand dribble, is to kind of slow all of that down, so you can just hold it and just run through people.
Fucking just. And it was peach baskets. They would shoot it into peach
That's
baskets.
right. That is true. Yeah.
And they used to also do a jump ball after every point.
That's right too. Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy. 1990, Hank Gathers died.
When he died on the court.
Yeah, that
Jesus.
sounds right.
Man.
So yeah.
That's wild.
But
You understand that was like close to 50 years ago.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, 40 years ago.
30.
30
Okay, 30. Yeah.
Sorry.
last week.
I'm bad with time, dude.
It's all right.
Before I want to hear about your AEW experience, Manulus.
Oh my gosh. So
What up, Daphne? Daphne Parks in the building.
Oh, Daphne!
Hey.
You don't
Yeah,
know
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Hey, Auntie. So a buddy of mine. So my,
What's AEW, by the way?
so I think it's all or
Extreme
something,
Wrestling,
yeah, or something, or elite
American Extreme Wrestling.
or something. Yeah, something
What a
like that.
dumb name.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably better than that. But my buddy Carl got tickets through his job to go
All
And-
elite.
all elite wrestling. And so, I had been I stopped really being a fan of wrestling when I was probably 13 or 14. Like the
What about
moment,
me too. Yeah.
yeah, like the moment that you see somebody get knocked out in UFC and realize, oh, you can't get punched in the face that many times and stay
Yeah.
up, like you're like, oh, okay, wrestling
Mhm.
really is fake.
For me, it
So,
was when Tom Peterson left the airwaves, dude. I lost all love. I was
And
over it.
do you know Tom Peterson, Manny?
I don't. Who the fuck is Tom Peterson?
It's Tom Peterson and
Gloria, too.
This is a Oregon reference. Fucking Tom
I
Peterson
love
was a furniture owner. I checked out as soon as Playboy Buddy rose.
Oh, see, you get it.
Man.
Yeah, the assassin. Yeah, dude, that was great stuff.
Dude, it was wild though, because it was like I haven't had that much fun. Like, I know it's all fake, but just like seeing it makes you understand that there's like this other part of the world. Like it made me, like, let's just put it this way, it made me understand Trump supporters like for a little
White
bit.
trash.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was weird, man, and everybody was so nice. Like,
We just alienated like 95% of our audience.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was really weird.
Who watched this podcast for 75% of the people.
Yeah. So, my buddy Carl, he was in the military, and he was like, he's from New Orleans. This guy runs up and he was like,
thing to
"Oh."
say about your own show. What an
It's
asshole.
a joke. Fuck God.
And this guy runs up and he's like, "Hey man, you're from New Orleans. You all right with me, brother?" And blah blah blah. And Carl was like, "Okay." And so in the middle of it, this guy who has been like having a blast the whole time, like, yeah, he looked like a buff, like 60-year-old frat boy, runs up to Carl. And there's this move that these wrestlers do where it's almost like they're high-fiving type thing, but they take their two fingers and they put it in between.
No.
So like they're scissoring, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
And the guy grabs Carl's
Wow.
hands. He's like, "Hey, brother, yeah!" And Carl was like, he looked at me and he was like, "Did I just get finger fucked?"
Yeah,
was
dude,
like-
what is that? What move is that?
And
Is that like a type of a white power, but a different type of
it might be. So, anyways,
another
but-
dog whistle?
Totally.
But like seeing the joy, and there's like this segment of the world that this is their like entertainment, and to see everybody just having fun, the crowd yelling crazy obscenities like "fuck you," so blah blah, and
They
like
get what it is. They know what
Yeah.
it is.
And so I was seeing people fly off of like tables or getting tossed out of the ring. And I was like yelling stuff like "his legs don't work," you know what I mean? Just like just dumb shit. But it was like
It wasn't nice because the dude was in a wheelchair.
Wow.
Yeah, he didn't even work. He wasn't even wrestling. He was just a
Oh,
spectator.
man.
Just heckling people in the
Like
stands.
everybody's watching the game, and Manny's like, his legs don't work.
The guy's like, "Fuck you, man." I'm rolling out.
we just want to say here on the HollingsWorthless podcast that it is not any fault of your own if your legs do not work, and we are not here to make fun of you in any way, shape, or form. That was a little immature by me. I just want to say I don't know what able-bodied-ists are or what that means, but we just want to say I am so sorry for what I said in joking, but
Yeah.
Anyways,
Daphne
it was-
says, "I see the podcast is still wild." Yeah, and we got some news towards the end about the podcast, Daphne. But
Yeah.
Wow.
But anyways, it was fun. It was,
Oh,
it's just getting to relive it, seeing people jump off ladders at each other. It was fucking ridiculous. So,
yeah, well, dude, I mean, to be honest with you, I was still watching wrestling with Stone Cold and all that, and dude, it's fun. I mean, you watch it for what it is. I mean, are
It's
you
like a
better
male
because you
soap
watch a soap opera? Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Are it's
Follow. It's a
What'd you
story
say?
to follow. It's a story to
Yeah,
follow
that's all.
too.
yeah,
You're
it's
following the story.
fun. You know,
What's
you have
the difference? Like I remember when I watched Friends or you watch The Office, like in real time, episode to episode as they come out.
Right.
It was all the storyline. You were interested in like how things progressed, and dude, what's the difference? Except these people are active and these people aren't.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. And I've been watching a lot of like interviews and stuff. There was, I think it was called the Legends Table or something, and they had all these old WWE stars
Oh, I
telling
think I saw
stories.
that, man. Yeah,
with
like there's
Roddy Piper and those guys.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one with like Bret Hart and like some of the other guys that he like his dad trained. It was interesting. Go ahead. What were you gonna say, Sean?
I don't remember who it was in that episode. I don't know if it's episodic or if it was one thing, but dude, one of the guys, they were saying something like, so something to the effect of like, let's talk about things that maybe you've held in forever or something like that.
Pat, the guy that came out.
And came out gay?
Yeah.
No.
Pat
This
Patterson was known to be gay though.
What'd you say?
Huh?
What? Tyler's checked out. There was a guy, I think his name's Pat something, and
Pat Patterson.
yeah, and he came out in this interview telling everybody that he was gay, and
oh shit,
he held it all that time. And then there was, I think it was Hacksaw Jim Duggan,
that one
about his wife in the car accident.
Oh shit.
yeah,
Dude,
and he just lost it. And then Mean Gene.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He was I think most of the people at that table, by the way, are dead now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
It's crazy, dude. And Roddy Piper, he originated
he
again
passed
from
away.
Saturday Night Wrestling in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was
At a
my
muffler
favorite
shop in Portland.
Yeah,
There-
Piper's Pits.
Man,
garage,
I'll
yeah.
never forget there. So me and Sean know about this story. There was one story, and it was on this thing. I think it was called Beyond the Mat. It's about this guy named New Jack, and he was fighting this guy named Vic Grimes. And him and Vic Grimes were supposed to do this move where they were going to fall like 30 or 40 feet from this thing to the ground, but they were supposed to practice it before. Vic Grimes shows up late, and New Jack is like, "Dude, where are you? We have to get this. We have to get this whole thing going." And he's like, and so Vic is like, no, I'm good, man. We can do it. Like, I know it. I know how to do it. We're good. He gets to the match. They're in the moment. And he's like, all right, Vic, you ready to go? And Vic's like, dude, I'm too scared. I can't do it. He's like, Vic, we got to fucking go, man. And so he tries to toss Vic, but Vic like hesitates. New Jack falls, cracks his skull, and is in the hospital for like a few months. Vic never comes to visit him. A few years later, they're doing a rematch. And for those of you who don't know, New Jack was really upset. So he goes and they're about to do the next match. And Vic's like, oh, yeah, hey, man, is everything cool? He's like, yeah, man, it's cool. They get to the match. They're doing a fall from even higher this time. And he brings New Jack. He starts tasing Vic Grimes during the match. And Vic is like, New Jack. He's like, dude, you got to stop. I can't feel my legs. He's like, don't worry. You won't need him anymore. And tosses him like 50 feet off the top of this thing through the ring. And all Vic broke was his ankle, surprisingly. I think New Jack was trying to kill him.
Yeah, I can't believe he didn't get arrested for that. For like,
dude,
some
it's
kind of an assault
insane.
or something.
Yeah,
I also saw an old clip of back. Remember when what was it? Bill Maher's Politically Incorrect. Was that the show?
Dude, we must have been on the same feed
with
algorithm.
Roddy Piper.
Yeah. What do you know about?
Yeah. So they're on there, and Bill Maher's like, you guys taking chair shots. That's obviously not real.
We're all in on the joke.
Yeah, and Piper's like, oh, really? And so he fucking drops trowel. He's got his underwear on, but he drops it and he goes, fake hip. And he's like, broken elbow. He's like going over. He's like, you think that's I faked that? And he like, they called him out on it. He was.
You think Owen Hart fake jumping from 100 feet up and killing himself on the mat?
Dude, there was also
dude, he was like, Bill Maher was just like,
yeah,
dude.
Bill Maher can talk a lot of shit, but he gets scared when it's like.
Yeah.
There was another one.
Piper's a fucking god on the mic.
Yeah,
so
there was
another.
Talk him. Yeah, last one I'll tell you. There was a guy who was like, he was some TV show host, comes up to one of the guys and he's like, "Oh, it's all fake though, right?" And the guy was like, "Fake."
Richard Belzer? Or no,
yeah,
no. I know
you're
you're
slaps
talking
the shit out of him, and the guy like hits the ground. And then I don't know if you saw the one with Hulk Hogan where he like put the guy in a sleeper and he falls and literally cracks his head open and starts bleeding everywhere. And
that was Richard Belzer.
Wow.
And then he hopped up and he's like, "We're going to commercial."
Yeah, man.
Dude.
So, anyways,
Jesus.
But you had fun at the wrestling.
It was fun. I'd do it again. Yeah, it was a blast. So just to even dick around and just be afraid, have fun.
I have Sean, you don't have any PSAs, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. I have a worthless of the week. And so, dude, my fucking worthless of the week is I won't say Amazon, but it's one of their policies. So I ordered it doesn't matter. I ordered something from Amazon. I order thousands of things right through the year. Excuse me. I get the alert. It's been delivered. So I go out to pick it up. There's nothing there. I look at the alert and this guy has taken a picture of the package in front of a door that's not my door.
Yeah.
It's in my apartment complex, but it's not my door. So I immediately call Amazon. I go, hey, this guy delivered it. I don't know where he delivered it. But you can look at my other when they take a picture and look at the other and see that it's not the right door. Yep. Like the one just from yesterday shows my apartment number, shows the door. I have a window right by my door. This one, wherever he delivered, didn't have it. So this person, they transferred me to somebody else. Eventually, I had to ask for a supervisor, and all of these people kept telling me, yeah, sorry, nothing we can do. And I'm like, why is that? And they're like, well, we're showing that it was delivered, because they're looking at the GPS and the guy was in the complex somewhere. And so then this is where the worthless of the week thing comes from. They tell me, oh, if you look at our terms and services, as soon as we give it like if we're shipping it through FedEx, as soon as it gets to FedEx and they have it, it's out of our hands. We have no responsibility. And I'm like, you can see that they didn't deliver it. I go, it's not at my door. And then they go, well, we recommend you call the police. And I'm like, oh, you think they're gonna fucking get the detectives over here to find my little fucking $20 stupid Amazon thing? Dude. So I disputed it with my bank, and then Amazon sent me a thing like, oh, we see you disputed this. Why is this? And I go, because they didn't fucking get it, you dummies. Yeah. And I sent the pictures of both pictures of where that. So that's my worthless of the week, because it's a stupid fucking policy.
Can I just a follow up on that? Like, what is it with like customer service these days, where it's just like, you know, I mean, I feel like I hear Sean's voice. He's like, no, don't transfer me. I need you to solve this. You know what I mean? Or like Jay, I hear his voice saying, no, I need somebody above you who can handle this, because clearly you can't. But it's just like, I hate the whole passing the buck. It's like me and Jay used to pass the turd with certain comics that we didn't want to deal with. But it was like, this is your job. Like, you have one job, and it is customer service, like not customer pass off. And I don't understand it, man. So
yeah, and I told the person, I go, well, what am I supposed to report to the police, because it wasn't stolen from me, because it wasn't even delivered to me. Yeah, so what do I report? I don't. How am I supposed to report it to the police? Ah, dude, I was so crazy. Fucking pissed.
And another follow up on that. Do we have an update, Tyler, on your LNI or whatever that is?
Issue? Yeah, I won. Which is great.
Nice. Wait, so does that mean double the money, or how does that work?
No, because I didn't go through the court system, so I just went through LNI. Mm-hmm. So basically, what happened was my former employer just never responded. And
nice.
like I just won by default, because they they requested to see, like, hey, we just need to see all your payroll files, and then they're like,
Wait, Tyler, what were they like?
I look like that old "What's Up" commercial. You know?
You look like a turtle.
Wait, so you just get what, your regular pay, or how does it work?
So it was like all the missing pay plus 1% for every month that I haven't gotten it.
1%.
That's crazy. It should have at least been 10, because
like, it should have been the rate. It should have been the actual rate, whatever it is right now.
Well, not even that, but I feel like it should have been double, because what if, you know, you're behind on your bills because of this? You can't pay a mortgage, or you can't pay.
I know. That's the thing that you forfeit when you go through the state, but they're getting like a citation and going to collections, but so they can still. They still have a chance to, well, one, they don't have to pay me, because, you know, it's just like they went to collections. What's going to happen now? I guess, like, whatever happens for that, but they still have a, what's the word? They can appeal it. Yeah.
Oh,
it's crazy.
They can appeal a default judgment for not showing up.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
But it's really hard for them to win an appeal, because they can't present any new evidence.
And they didn't present any before,
and they didn't present any, so it's like, all right, well,
you better take that shit to Judge Judy.
Pretty much, dude. Well, I wish, but I forfeited all of that. But it's whatever. I'm hoping that I'm gonna get it this year, but you know, man, in my head, I'm just like, it's gone.
Damn, that sucks. I mean, like, I feel like that's how it was at the parlor when they were like shutting down. They weren't going to give me my last check, and I was like, no, motherfucker, I'm going to stay here until you give me my last check.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I didn't hear about this.
They gave it to me. So, like, once Steven vacated, there was new management, and there was, I don't know if you heard about it, but the owner of the building, his son-in-law had cheated on the wife. And the father-in-law was like, well, fuck you. I don't know you anything now. You know, you're divorcing my daughter. And so, like, he was late on a bunch of shit, and they were like, we're shutting you down. And I needed my check, because I was like, dude, I fucking did the work. I put in a whole weekend. You're not going to give me my $375. So yeah. And I like literally stood there. I kept bothering Boone, and then I just went straight to the guy. I was like, yo, motherfucker, I need my check. And finally got it. It's crazy, because if like there was a few comics who had just shut down, and then they were just like, I'm just going to whatever. I was like, that's your money, man. Like, fuck all that noise. And so
yeah. Dude, what the fuck?
I'm so glad that place is dead in the water.
Yeah, man. Ugh.
And speaking of money, the lotto
is another 1.1 billion. I don't like
1.1.
Yeah, 1.1 billion. So you have until 7:45 p.m. if you were going to go buy a ticket tonight. That's Pacific Standard Time. To go get yourself a ticket.
51 minutes. Damn.
Where's the closest for us? That's like Pahrump or something.
Yeah, we got a fucking like a 45-minute, 50-minute drive.
Well, if I win, you already know that you guys. Well, Sean doesn't need it, but you know the rest of the party.
I'd pass on it. I don't need your pocket change.
It's just crazy though. There's a certain amount of money that just feels like there was a movie where the guy said that that's expensive money. You know, it's like,
that is expensive money.
It is like, in my opinion, it's expensive money because you also kind of paint a target on yourself. If people find out that you've won that, like, not
paint
that
it.
Yep.
I'll just build a taller wall, dude. I don't care.
You know, but 1.1 billion, and I guess let me ask you guys this.
Elevator. I'd buy an elevator.
Yeah.
What you're gonna ask?
Are you taking the lump sum or are you taking
lump sum, baby?
Lump sum? You're not doing payment? Yeah, because I guess if you die in 30 years.
I got 3 years left, dude. No, I'm taking all of it. I'm taking all of it.
It's kind of crazy to think though. Okay, so I think the cash value was 570 something million, right?
Cash,
right? And then you're talking about taxes, so you're almost like having it. So you're saying you're going to walk away with 300 million afterwards, which isn't bad.
If it's $1 billion, you're taking home about because
the cash. You're taking cash,
yeah,
which is half.
Great, and dude, and so think about it. If you were alive for another 200 years, that'd be $1 million a year.
That's true.
You're not.
Yeah.
So you could literally just go turn that all into cash, put it in a safe in your huge mansion, and blow it every day. No investments,
all on
don't
black.
leave anything behind. Yeah, man.
Wait, what'd you say?
Put it all in black.
Oh, I thought you said no one black. I was like, what?
Wow.
We just want to say here that I did not say that. Keep fighting the good fight. Hey, what's up, Victoria?
But yeah, okay. So let's go around the horn real quick.
Elevator.
What are you doing with your 300 million?
Elevator. I'm getting a house that has
first three
an
things you're
elevator.
doing. First three things you're doing. Starting with Tyler. What do you first three things you're doing?
Oh man, first I would get my dog groomed. I literally just set up
euthanized.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Blueberry.
No,
Also, sound off in the comments. What would you do with your 300 million?
I would
cash?
invest it. I would be so boring. I'd buy it. I'd open a comedy club. I'd buy like a real estate building, and then I would probably get like a cool house.
Okay, and then just to go one step further, where would your comedy club be?
Like 2 blocks from here. It'd be in Greenwood.
Okay,
You'd
and then
open a
also,
few, wouldn't you?
what would be?
I'd
the
open
design?
a few. Yeah.
You could.
design?
You could just lose, and it wouldn't matter.
Ooh, it's gonna be somewhere that you could film and change out the background.
I love it.
Like, it'd be a very theater-y type, but with a cool club vibe. So
I think I'd also put a retractable roof on it just in case if it was a beautiful day.
yeah, so we can lift it up so you can smoke weed in there.
Yeah, so you can also
it's like it's technically outside because the roof is gone.
And then also like you could do it under the stars. Like how dope would that be? Like if it was a great night in Seattle.
Yeah, but we ain't seeing any stars.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Jay, what are you doing with your 300?
I'd probably get like a couple T-shirts.
Nice.
More Christmas.
Nice.
No, I'd probably do the comedy club thing too and get a few. I would get a house in a dope house in Boston, probably here too, and here. Vegas, probably get one in Seattle. Have some houses there,
There you go.
Probably take care of my dad. Oh wait, I can't. My dad's dead, so that wouldn't. Thanks,
we just
man.
want to say we love you. We love you, Big Cat. Keep fighting the good fight in heaven.
Yeah.
Man.
Hopefully.
I think my dad is smiling up at me right now.
Oh God.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean,
400 million. Fuck.
I would also, dude. I would be like. Hey, I would get all of you guys and I'd be like, we're going to take a fucking trip around the world. Yeah. We're going to make stops. You're bringing Miles, bring Crystal, everybody, whatever you need to get covered is covered. We're going to have the epic trip of a lifetime.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Private jets.
Yeah. Sean, what are you doing?
I would open a bunch of comedy clubs. And
What?
then I would hire Ruben to general manage all of them. Then what I would do is I'd pay him a really amazing rate.
Right.
Once I pay him that amazing rate and get him in the groove, I'm going to encourage him to buy a car and a home. I'll even help him do it. Then I'm going to fire him and burn all of them down, videotape it, have it professionally edited, and sent to him post haste.
Oh my god, I love it.
So people don't know one of these days we should just tell the whole story.
Oh my god.
So people know, like, when you're referencing Ruben and the old club.
Okay, I'll tell you what, either later this month or next month, we're gonna tell the whole story of the parlor and its origination to close.
Love it.
Yes.
Love
That'll
it.
Yeah,
be what the
we
whole
have
show's
so many
dedicated to.
stories.
And then Tyler will tell about his time hosting and dealing with Ruben yelling at him as well.
And
It'll be like a 5-part series.
Yeah.
I've done some bullshit shows there. That's
Oh,
for sure.
So bad, yeah.
I did a fucking corporate gig for 5 people. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, I did the worst corporate gig I did over there was the one where they put me in front of so 2, they were back to back. One was where they told me it was the wrong company. And then
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah. The lady asked me to stop midway because the jokes weren't hidden. And then
this
then
ain't Nesquik.
And then the following week I came back and nobody spoke English. And all the open mic comics watched me bomb for 30 minutes. I was like, well, this $250 is gonna make me feel better.
Yeah, dude, and that's the other thing too, is the pay that they were getting and then what they would give us. Such fucking horseshit.
It's crazy because they were making so much money on those gigs where we should have been making like 1,000 at least.
Yeah. Victoria says, can I be a guest feature? For those that don't know, Victoria worked there at the parlor.
Yeah.
That's how we all met Victoria, the great Victoria.
Victoria.
I remember doing a 4th of July show called Independence Gay.
Oh,
did you really?
God, that's right.
Independence Gay.
Wow. Okay. BS
You
Jeffrey.
try
really
anything,
do this
dude.
with
It's all
anything else?
about the pictures on the banner and what you call it.
You close that out, right, Sean?
I
Because
just
you're
did the
gay.
whole show.
You could really use that for any day if you wanted to.
They put me on a Pride weekend one time with three comics, 1 lesbian, and then 2 gay guys. And one of the gay guys was a Republican, and I just remember like both of the other like comics just shitting on him when he was on stage, and he was just trying. He was like, "I'm a Reagan Republican," and they were like, "What does that even fucking mean?" You know, it was just like, God damn. So I stayed out of it because I was like, I don't, I'm black. I'll just stay in my lane, tell my jokes, and move the fuck on.
Who was that?
I don't remember his name. I remember Nico Santos. He was in it, or he was there with me that weekend, and he's been on Asian. What was the Asian movie that was
Dirty
Crazy
Asians.
Rich? Crazy Rich
Godzilla?
Asians.
Oh,
Crazy
sorry.
Rich Asians. Yes.
And then the other the lady, she was in that movie. Oh gosh, she was really funny. She was in this movie that WWE did with like some shit, but anyway,
China.
so she's been.
Black China.
Oh man, yeah, she was cool. I don't remember what the guy was in though. So yeah.
Oh yeah. So Sean and I have been talking. So Sean's, if you didn't see last episode, Sean got a Tesla.
Yeah.
Thoughts on it so far?
I guess he's tired of being driven around in the limo.
It's really cool, dude. I just haven't been able to drive it too much because I need to get you have to get them like paint protected with the PPF.
Really?
Yeah, paint protection film. Then you get a ceramic coating. But
And
the
we're
problem
serious here.
is-
You actually got a Tesla.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Black
They
on black
sell
on
you.
black.
They sell you this car, and they're like, "Hey, now you got to get this painted." Just so
Yeah,
you know.
that's exactly it. Almost, dude. It's like the paint is
This is
2
not
base and
finished.
1 clear.
We did not finish this car when you bought it.
Yeah, it's beautiful, dude. Like it's really deep and great looking. But this is what you have to do. So the thing is, though, it's like the common story you hear about that you read about is I have 2 alignment issues in the gaps that I have to get fixed, and then there's a little convex dent in the hood when I got it,
Shit.
and you can't deny delivery or decline delivery the day you get it because they're like, so here's the car that you paid a deposit on. Here you go. And if you decline it, they're like, okay, cool. So if you decide you want one in the future, get online and order it. and then you pay another deposit. So
Crazy.
I got this, so that has to get fixed. But and the windshield has a ripple in it. So it messes with your eyes when you look through it. So that's a known issue apparently with these big windshield cars.
Gotcha.
So, dude, today I got a text that they want to move my appointment back again.
Wait, so are you still a fan of Elon, or is that like?
Yeah, no, I love the car, dude. It's insane. It's got like the yoke, the steering yoke, instead of a wheel. So it's got
yeah.
Dude, it's a great car.
You feel like you're in the future, and it's got the touch screen.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a part of something, man. Like the technology is ridiculous.
Wait, it does have self-drive, right?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Tell them what else it has in it, Sean. That I just got the portable version today.
Oh yeah, it's got a Stream Deck.
Steam. It's got Steam Deck.
It's got a Stream Deck in it, and it uses the car's processor to run it. So it's got like some Terra goggle.
So you can play video games in it.
Terra
dude, it's got every game at all.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, and I just got delivered today. I got a Steam Deck.
So tell me about the Steam Deck. Like, it looks amazing. It looks like a better version of a Switch. And
did you get it?
What'd you say?
It came in.
Yeah, I just got it today. I haven't even looked at it. I was going to do it after this, but so basically, for those that don't know, Steam or Valve is it's how would you describe it, Tyler? It's like a hub where you can go and play computer games. Like PC players will go there. Them.
Yeah, more like Amazon and less like Netflix, where it's not like a pass, but you do get a pass with Steam. But then there's also other people posting games on there. But it's also you can play games that are exclusive for certain consoles that are now being brought on there.
Yes,
which is insane.
And what the Steam
never
Deck
been done before.
Wait, what'd you say?
It's never been done before.
Oh God! Too much movement for that old guy.
By the way, Sean, Daphne was asking, what about the BMW?
Oh, I still got all of them. I got a big garage, man.
And I'm sure that I've just missed out on this, and it's been there for a while. But shout out to the amazing Norm painting behind Sean.
Oh yeah, Jay got me that.
Dude, that's gangster.
Shout out Brady
Boom.
Matthews, the comedian and artist that painted it. So dope.
Yeah,
So the Steam Deck.
One day after he passed, right?
Wow.
My birthday, or it was a couple days after he passed. He was like the 15th, I think, is when he passed. I was the 16th, my birthday.
Damn.
So I got it for my 38th birthday. That was really cool. Go ahead. What? Hello? My mic just cut out. Go ahead.
So what the Steam Deck is a portable, it's basically a portable gaming computer, but it's in the form of like a Nintendo Switch. So it's you got two joysticks, buttons and everything. Whoa, what happened?
Then you can take it everywhere.
What the fuck?
He did that.
Hit the wrong button.
Yeah, but it's crazy because you can play PlayStation 5 games. Well, you can play like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare on there. Anything you can play on a PC, you can play on this. But then also, it's like the best emulator in that you can play all the old Nintendo, Super Nintendo. You can play Nintendo Switch games on it. You can play PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. So I can't wait to get into it and play all these old school games. Hey, welcome back. Tyler's back.
So are you looking forward to using this when you're on your trips?
Yes.
Yeah. I could see that.
And also, but dude, I've been watching like a lot of people reviewing it.
You can hook it to your TV though, too.
Yeah. It has a dock. Okay. It has a dock like a Switch.
Yeah.
So people are saying, like a lot of people are saying, this is my favorite console now. They have PlayStation 5, Xbox, Switch, and they're like, this is my favorite way to play games now. I'm going to come over there tomorrow, Sean. I'll bring it over tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. So the companies I worked for built the CPAs that go into the consoles.
They built the accountants that go into the consoles? You mean the CPUs?
Okay. The certified public accountants that go into the
they build the accountants. We're here. All right. But yeah, I'll report back on the Steam Deck next week. I'm sure everybody's just waiting in anticipation. And then about the podcast, so we for those that have been with us for a while, we used to stream it on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, right? But we eventually were like, okay, we're just going to do YouTube, because at the time it was because we were looking at kind of upgrading the podcast and doing some things with the podcast. And then as we started delving into it, when I
got
say
through it, actually, we actually completed all the production pieces for the new one, and then realized it was technically unfeasible to do what we were trying to do.
And when I say we, I mean Sean.
Until yesterday.
Yeah. So we again, Sean, found a way that we're going to be able to do everything that we wanted to do. And so we're pretty excited about like where the podcast is going to go, and gonna have segments and some surprises coming down the road. So just wanted to let you guys know about that, and
it'll be the
tuned.
same but much better. Right, we'll all be here, but it'll just be way enhanced with video and all this cool stuff. So
yeah. So like if as we're telling you the story about the wrestling, we can just here, let's watch the clip real quick. Boom, shit like that. It's gonna be dope. So
and importantly, it will not affect at all the this box up here, this top box where Tyler sits. So that's not going away.
It might even enhance it.
It might.
Jesus.
It's always the laugh with these filters, dude.
Yeah. I'm trying to. What the fuck? It's so fucking weird. All right. Before we do our plugs, anything else anybody wanted to cover?
No, man. No, man. Happy New Year to everybody. Yeah. I'm a little late.
Oh yeah, you weren't here on New Year's Eve.
Wait,
yeah.
Oh, it's the Morgan Freeman one. Here comes the Morgan.
Oh God.
And I turned that on them. I was just gonna do.
Well, yeah, man, he wasn't here. Do you have? Wait, do the filter too. The screen filter.
No.
Yeah. I'm not doing that like there. But I am.
That was laughing. That was laughing.
So stupid.
What? What did his eyes just do?
Oh my God. Oh, quick question, Tyler. Are you going to get the new Harry Potter game, the Hogwarts?
Oh, fuck yeah, bro.
Hold on. I want to do some. Say get busy living or get busy dying.
Get busy living or get busy downer.
Downer?
It doesn't really. It's not the greatest. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of slurs my speech almost. I feel like a drunk Morgan Freeman. Like Morgan Freeman.
You sound like a Max Headroom fucked Morgan Freeman.
Andy, wait. Say Andy Dufresne real quick.
Oh yeah.
Andy Dufresne. Andy Dufresne. Andy Dufresne.
Tyler, will you please just okay? Wait, if we get the okay from the chat, will you please show the filter?
No, no, I'm not doing it.
He's using that on a game show. He's gonna use that on a game show.
So last week before the episode,
bringing it up.
He showed us it had a Morgan Freeman filter like this, and then with the face, with the voice.
People didn't think this was Morgan Freeman's voice, but I'm like, it's totally Morgan Freeman's voice, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is 1000% Morgan Freeman. I sound just like him.
Okay, Andy Dufresne, get busy living or get busy dying.
Andy Dufresne, get busy living or get busy dying.
And Divine, you won't see it because it was before we started broadcasting. He just showed me and Sean, and we were like, holy shit.
He sounds like Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder. What do you mean, you people?
Fucking kills me.
God, so funny.
The people want it, Tyler.
So good.
They want it, Tyler.
All right,
man.
plugs.
Okay.
Wait, Tyler, do your plug in that. Oh, is he going to bring it up?
He's doing black screen.
Oh God! I don't like this. I don't like this. I might just crazy
like
it right
Come
now.
on,
I don't like
please.
it.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Before you do it, hold on.
I'm
Before you
sorry.
say no,
I can't do it. I can't do it. You're trying to have me jump off the ledge. I really don't want to do it. I'm upset.
Oh my God.
if the chat okays it,
No, I'm not. I'm about it.
No, we'll save it for the
Let's do
game.
a
He's
plug.
doing it for a
Let's
game
do a
show.
plug.
fuck, dude.
Plug time.
Holy shit! All right, Sean, what are you plugging?
Working
Holy
on show
fuck.
production. That's my plug.
Nice.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's like electric blackface. All right, Manny. Manny,
Yeah,
what do you?
just start gig in Boston coming up the week of the 16th or 17th, I believe. And so
Yeah, March 15th. I'm doing my album, but March 17th and 18th, Laugh Boston. All these guys are going to be there. It's a Big Irish Jay and Friends show at Laugh Boston. You don't have anything else you're plugging, Manny?
No, I've been in talks with Tibbs about doing third level events again,
Nice.
and a few other things. So I'll keep you guys posted.
Okay, and then Tyler as Morgan Freeman.
This Saturday, take you on the Comedy Club. We got a dope show. It's gonna be great. We got Quentin Jones is gonna be over.
We got
I feel like you can't really understand me.
Tacoma Comedy Club, dope show, Quentin Jones this Saturday.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought he
Tacoma
said Quincy
Comedy Club.
Jones. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, fuck,
Quentin
dude.
Jones.
Nice.
Dude.
And Chase Myers, Jess Everett, Andy Miller. It's gonna be a great dope show.
Oh,
Nice.
dude. Holy shit. Okay. What am I plugging? This Monday the 16th and 17th, I'm at the Comedy Cellar here in Vegas. The 19th, I'm filming something with All Deaf. I'll know more later. The 20th, 21st, I'll be at Mic Drop in San Diego hosting for Bobby Kelly. I requested that, so I'm going to be that.
Love it.
Look, everybody wants to see it. You know what, Dad? But that's it, and everything's up on BigIrishJ.com or JHollingsWorth.com.
Tyler,
And-
say it in your voice. Do it with Jay, but in the voice.
yeah,
Until-
it doesn't like it.
Oh yeah, this will be great. Until next time, Tyler.
Oh wait.
And first of all, thank you everybody for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Appreciate you, and good things coming from the podcast. And until next time, Tyler.
Bye-bye.
I thought it was going to cut
I
out.
can't hear myself. Bye-bye.